he would step across the line. Habitually. He's a habitual line stepper.
What up, boy?
Good, man.
How you doing, y'all? Thank you for joining us on the Habitual Line Steppers podcast. I'm Garrett Langley Henson.
And I am Terry. Terry.
Hey, that's offensive.
Thank
Thank y'all for joining us to the Habitual Line Steppers podcast. We're streaming y'all live out of North Carolina, 2 different locations right now. And a lot happened last night in the soccer world. More specifically, the draws to the Champions League last 16. We know who made, we know who didn't, and we know who they're going to be playing. So that's what this show is going to be, previewing the Champions League, the last 16 draws. And so let's just get right into it, man.
Go.
All right. We'll start with your team. Manchester City has drawn in the first round Borussia Mönchengladbach.
Ooh, that's easy money right there.
I know you got to be happy.
That's easy money. Every City fan is very comfortable today. You know, we're chilling. You see, I got my sweats on. I got my hoodie. Don't need to dress. I'm not nervous. We're good. We're going to the next 8. That's an easy one. Who do you think's going to win that one?
Well, obviously, I think City is, but you never know what happens. Like, you guys are only 2 Raheem Sterling open goals away from losing fucking on away goals.
Fucking Lyon. Nah. We won't lose this. Mark it here. If we lose this, fire Pep. Yeah, Pep's got to get the hell out of here. I don't care if you just gave him a 2 years. Get him out of here.
You gotta lose against Borussia Mönchengladbach. He should be gone. But this isn't a scrub team.
No, they're good.
They have a terrific goalie. They got Zakaria, who played in Sevilla, who was really good. He joined them as a defensive midfielder. So he should give Rodri a hard time in the middle there. And they got like good wingers. They got Play, who's the striker and winger. They got Liner, who's that real energetic German dude who like runs 15 miles a game and shit. And then they got Lilian Thuram, I think it's his little brother or son or some shit. Marcus Thuram.
Oh yeah, the kid, yeah.
Yeah, left mid. He's real good.
Yeah. They got a decent little squad, but it shouldn't be anything that like a big team such as like Man City should lose to. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, nah, absolutely. If you lose this game, it's an indictment on y'all. I will say who the X factor is though. It's your boy.
Who?
All harkening all the way back to FIFA 16. Ebola.
Embolo?
Yeah, real Embolo.
Hey, look, he comes off the bench for them sometimes. I don't respect him as much as I used to. He is decent.
The
He's decent from
FIFA legend who never turned out.
Nah, 4-star skills and all that bullshit.
Yeah,
stupid strong.
23 and still sucks.
Yeah, you're right. The biggest thing for them, if they play as a team, if they are really sound defensively, they can beat City. But besides that, they got to play on their best. But it's 2 games now. It's not the same knockout format as last year. So it's like you really have to be on your A game for 2 games straight. And I don't see any team that's better than or worse than whatever. How do you pronounce their team's name?
Mönchengladbach.
Yeah, they have to play 2 great games to beat City.
You know, that's who Marco played for a time too in Colo.
Who?
Marco Genet, our old coach.
Oh yeah.
He played for Borussia Mönchengladbach and for Werder Bremen.
Yeah. Then I think they have an American on the team, right? Backup goalie is on this Gladbach team. I think so.
Backup goalie?
Yeah. It's all good. Shout out to America.
Yeah, fuck it. I sure wouldn't know that. I don't be watching like the backup German teams. Let's see who's gonna break forward into, Cologne 04's youth team. That's not really my stilo. I don't see him on here. I'm not gonna lie.
He's not on the team.
Nah, they got 4 goalies, none of them from America.
Maybe it's a different German team. I thought it was that team. Maybe it's a different one.
Probably. All right. Well, wasn't Zach Steffen on loan to Hoffenheim? Is that who you're thinking of?
Nah, I can't remember the team. I thought it was the Harvard guy, but not. Stephen's on City now, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, last season y'all loaned him out though. Is what I was saying to one of these German teams.
I don't remember. I don't remember what team he was on. But City's got this comfortably, bro. I see like
They
8
got
goals.
that wrapped up.
Yeah,
Wrapped
smack.
What's a score prediction over 2 legs?
I got 3-1 probably like in the first game. And
Okay.
the second game we'll do about 2-0.
2-0. So is that 5-1?
Yep.
Hey, it's within the realm of reason. You guys gotta at least make the Champions League final this year.
This year definitely.
This
year
is
definitely.
like 5-6 years in a row of not making it past the quarters or whatever.
And then look, City is in 8th place, I think, in the English Premier League right now. They're sleeping.
Yeah.
That eating too many fish and chips, governor. They're fucking around, man.
Hey,
They need
man.
to get their shit together.
What happens when you fucking spend 700 million euros?
Hey, look, man, it's all good. They got a couple league titles, you know. Manchester City's not like this historic club. Like they don't have a lot of club history. They kind of just started doing really good things now. So it's like everybody's like, oh, they should win.
We caught the Man City train really like at the perfect time.
Yeah.
We caught him on the fucking like Jolion Lescott, Micah Richards.
Yeah.
Right before Robinho came there. Fucking remember when they had that real fast white dude that like beat up his wife and shit?
Adam Johnson.
Yeah. That wasn't what I was talking about though. It was a different Bellamy.
Oh yeah, him. So they've had 2 legendary clubs.
Yeah, are you from West Virginia FC?
Dog, I don't even know.
Fucking
Hey,
Town City instead of Manchester.
yeah. Nah, I mean that's why like when they underperform, it's not this big indictment. Like the fans are just like, yeah, whatever, we're happy to work with that. But yeah, City's easy one. We can move on to the next one.
All right, on to the next one, sir. And that is your other team, Lazio, is squaring off against Bayern Munich.
Ooh.
Tough
Interesting.
Lazio.
I got my boys right here.
Hey.
Look at that. Look at them boys. A scrappy bunch of lads. They're playing all right this year. I'm still surprised that they still have Milinkovic-Savic on the team. That makes no sense. He should be gone.
Poached.
Huh?
How has he not gotten poached?
I have no idea. I think he cost too much. And the only team that wanted him was Man U. It was like a couple other teams, but they weren't any bigger than Lazio. And he was like, I think I'll be all right.
I don't know what these teams are looking at, man. I really
I have
don't.
no idea. So this is like another scenario, though. It's a smaller team versus like our reigning champs in Bayern Munich. Chances are slim, but I got a little bit of bias here, so I'm gonna just listen to what you have to say about it. What do you think?
I think it's gonna be like 6-0 over 2 legs. Fucking.
Yeah.
This is another one that's like a bad matchup in formations for Lazio. They play altered 3-5-1 that's very central. That's basically like a 3-1-2-1-2-1-2.
Yeah.
Bayern Munich plays with fucking 3 wingers. Or 3 forwards and a person in attacking mid. So your defense is going to get overloaded on these counterattacks immediately after the flanks. If there's like some sloppy passing from, Luis Alberto or whoever on Lazio, they get stolen not in the attack in third, Bayern are going to be able to break like that, dude.
Yeah.
I think the Lazio's chance in this is you got to get the first goal, right? You score the first goal, and then it changes the complexion of the whole thing because now Bayern are going to have more possession. They're going to have the ball more, and then you could kind of park the bus and try to get them on the counter.
Yeah.
If their plan is to like dominate possession and just hope for the best, like if Bayern scores first, it's over. Like the whole tie is over.
See, my thing is like the formation is bad. Yeah.
You muted yourself.
Lazio a little bit. They counter-attacking style. So like if Bayern is just keeping the ball,
Hold on. You gotta start over. You like muted yourself or something like 5 seconds.
I had a freaking phone call from like a scammer coming through. I've been having these scams come through. I've been trying to get that blue chew. Shout out blue chew. But anyways, I was saying Bayern Munich style kind of goes into Lazio style. Lazio plays like a counterattacking style, so they're just kind of sitting there waiting for the other team to move the ball, and they try to go and they attack. So like if they can pull off 1 or maybe 2 goals like in a certain game, you might be able to steal it, but I really don't see that shit happen. Bayern just has too many weapons. There's too many good players on their team. Like, they're just too good of a team for them to lose to like Barcelona. You know, over 2 games, like I said, it's really hard.
Like I said, Lazio have got to start off hot, right? They got to score the first goal, and if they do, they could really steal it. Like Immobile is really slept on and is one of the better strikers in the world.
Yeah,
both low key, both of Bayern Munich's center backs have been suspect as fuck this season. Boateng has lost like 2 steps and is a shit on himself. Alaba has been making a lot of like mental errors and is getting bullied in the air. Bullied in the air. So for the first time in a while, Bayern Munich does look kind of vulnerable at the back. And a team with slick passing, another thing about Lazio is that all their players can pass. They don't have to fuck up the team movement with a Lukaku first touch and, you know what I'm saying, or go right into the corner and get double teamed. They're going to be able to keep the ball moving. And against like 2 center backs that repeatedly pull themselves out of position because they're so mobile, they're like, oh, we can make up for it with our recovery speed. That could be real dangerous to teams that are thinking.
That's the thing. That's the thing you want. Like when you know you're going to play Bayern Munich as Lazio, you're not going to have that many chances. And a striker like Immobile, he can really take advantage of those 1 or 2 chances you get and put that shit in the back of the net. And then you'll be sitting there looking pretty like, oh, yeah, we got this in the bag. But it's another thing, though. So, you know, there's no fans. Germany is actually allowing, I think, like 40% or 30% capacity.
Are they?
They have a little bit more of like a home field advantage. It's like Italy, they're doing maybe it's a couple people, but some of the teams aren't allowing anybody to come in because, you know, they had that big rush as coronavirus first started. So it's a bit unfair on both sides, you know, going towards the favor of Bayern. So I don't see Lazio pulling it off. I like them a lot, but, you know, I'm not going to sit here and lie and say that, I see them winning.
We're gonna be rooting for them, but I mean, what would be really awesome is if this is like Milinkovic-Savic's coming out party.
Yeah.
He fucking bosses this Bayern midfield. If him and what's his name, Luis Alberto or Luis Felipe, whatever his fucking name is.
Alberto.
Yeah. Oh, they got both of them, bro. They got Luis Felipe who plays center back and Luis Alberto who plays center forward. Yeah. But if those two can like partner up in midfield and control the proceedings, that's something that Bayern Munich hasn't dealt with in a long time.
Yeah, no, that's true. So you said Bayern 6-0. I say Bayern 5-2.
Yeah, it's going to be rough. Either way, Bayern still looks like the best team in the world.
Yeah.
So, and until they show otherwise, I'm not picking Lazio over them. So.
Nah.
All right. No, third draw. This is another good one. This might be the best so far.
Yeah.
Atletico Madrid against Chelsea.
Ooh. I don't even know how to feel about that one. That one just makes me go, ooh.
Right? Get your popcorn ready.
Yeah, right? That's a sneaky one. Shit. All right. So that's 2 huge clubs. Atletico probably goes second to Chelsea in that club power rankings sort of order. Chelsea was looking pretty good. Now, the big thing that they didn't fix, that they should have fixed last year, was defense. Defense is still a problem, but at the same time, they picked up an amazing goalie. So it's like, pick your poison. The goalie's really good, your defense is bad, and you're scoring a bunch of goals. So it's like, you know Atletico's going to get some chances. And João Felix, you pronounce his name? Give me his name. Say it.
João! Imagine you like stub your toe into a J.
Probably something like that. But yeah, Giles been playing pretty well, so it's like, this is a tough one, man. I think Chelsea's gonna win it just because of the style of like how Atletico plays. Even though they play really defensive, Chelsea's attack is just crazy. I think they're number one in chance creations in the Premier League. They're just constantly gonna be on all game. The plethora of people that they have on their team, they're gonna kill them. I think in the attack. I got Chelsea winning. Yeah, I got them winning like both of those games. I think they're gonna get them at least 2 goals, and I don't see Atletico scoring more than like 1 goal because they still play so fucking defensive. Like it's just some sad shit to watch. I like the scrappiness of the team, but it's not America. You know what I'm saying? It's a club team of people you buy and you spend like millions and millions of dollars to get. I'm not rooting for some bullshit soccer. I want to see some pretty ass shit. I got Chelsea 2-0 in the first leg, 2-1 second leg. Get Atletico out of
4-1 over 2 legs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that would be something, man. I got a different take on this one. I see Pathetico taking this.
3 red cards.
Huh?
3 red cards.
3 red cards? How many is Suarez going to get?
Oh, shit. Amazingly, he won't get one. Yellow card.
Okay. All right. Well, I see this going like the complete other way. Where I think Atletico is going to win 1-0 over 2 legs.
Wow. So no goals. Huh?
They've only conceded 3 goals this whole fucking year. They have the best defensive record in Europe by a gigantic margin. And they're like so tactically, fundamentally disciplined. They're not going to make easy mistakes and beat themselves. You have to have a moment of individual brilliance. So they put the pressure on Chelsea from the beginning. Also, like you mentioned, Chelsea defensively very fragile. Neither one of their center backs are anything to write home about. As far as I'm concerned, the only dude who's worth his shit is Reece James. And everyone sucks.
He's good. He's really good.
So you're playing against Suarez, who he's going to eat these dudes up for breakfast, these center backs. With his movement and his physicality and stuff, he's going to be dragging these dudes all out of the play, creating all types of open spaces for Joao Felix. I think either Atletico wins 1-0 or they win 4-1. But I don't see any path to making this. I think they're just too fragile defensively, and they don't hold enough possession. They've gotten used to this Premier League shit where you get like each team gets 130 chances a game, and the ball just goes back and back. And you lose it, and I lose it, and I lose it, and then you lose it. That's not how soccer's played in Spain, man. And that's not how Atletico play. They're gonna sit back, let you commit all your fucking 9 people up, let Reece James overlap on the right, play that cross into Theo Hernandez is gonna head it all the way out to Suarez, and they fucking break.
I don't know. You got the Spanish bias, and then I got the English bias. Because you watch a lot more Spanish soccer than I do.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm really impressed with Atletico. Like they remind me a lot of the year they went to the Champions League final. Like
they lost
they're just fucking solid, man. In every area, they're solid. They got a great defense. They got a good goalkeeper, and their forwards are pretty damn good as well.
Yeah, and they're finally letting Joao just do his thing. They're not hindering him.
Well, that's the thing about Suarez is his game has allowed like Joao to open up so much because he does all the like little things during the game that make the other strikers' life so much easier.
Yeah, I mean they're
I'd love to see Chelsea win this. I'm a Barcelona fan. I don't like Pathetico at all. And we got an American playing for Chelsea, obviously. But I think it's too much too soon for Chelsea. This is a team that just came together. It's a lot of young players. They need to gel. And they're playing an Athletico team that, like, the core has been together for a half decade.
A long time. Yeah. They've been together for a long time. And if you think about it, coach versus coach, the guy, that motherfucker, what's his name again? I keep forgetting his name.
Simone.
Yeah. Simone, he's a better coach than that part right now. And if it comes, like, down to tactics, if the teams are just even, Simone is going to, like, crush Lampard.
Simone reminds me of, like, Mourinho without all the, like, circus.
Yeah. Shit, I don't know. That motherfucker's crazy.
Like, but tactically, like, you know what I'm saying? Before the press conferences and shit, he's not always like making it about him all the
Yeah,
time.
true.
It's always about Mourinho when he's your coach. But he coaches tactically very similar to Mourinho, where they're like defensively freaking sound, and you're gonna have to beat them. Like, no easy goals, no easy mistakes. We're gonna take whatever you give us, and we're gonna capitalize.
Yeah. I don't know. So I got Chelsea 4-1, and you got Athletico 1-0
1-0.
over 2 legs. All right. I don't know. I'm just saying, when you think about the attack of Chelsea, just name the names off, and then you're gonna be like, oh shit, hold on.
Hey, you know who doesn't scare me against Atletico?
Who?
Tammy Abraham.
Yeah, but they've been playing Giroud. I think he scored like 5 games over the last 3 games, or 5 goals over the last 3 games.
Giroud is good. But all their center backs are good in the air too, though. Actually, their whole back line, except for their right back.
Who's the other center back?
They got that young cat who's really good. Shit.
It's not Savage anymore. So they got Theo Hernandez. Who's the left back?
Nah, Theo Hernandez playing left back.
So he's the left back. Who's the center back? Is it Savage?
They got Jose Maria Jimenez.
Yeah, he's pretty tall too.
So
And you're right though, Trippier. That's the one where I'm like, I think those wingers can kill Trippier because he's not that fast.
They got Felipe, they got Savage, and they got Hernandez, and they got Lodi, who's their left back, who's fucking good, and they got Jose Maria Jimenez.
All right, shit, I don't know.
Get fucking 4 center back rotation. That's like all world class.
I just think they're gonna go down the right side every time, or the left.
The 4th best center back on Atletico would be the best center back on Chelsea.
You think they're better than Thiago Silva's washed ass?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's not good anymore. Like good on headers and like leadership and shit, but in space, like you get Thiago Silva in space,
Yeah, those fast guys have been killing them this year. I don't know. Premier League is really fast paced. He's not really used to it. He should have. If he was there like in his 20s, maybe
he would have been fine. He was at
35. I think, is he 35 or 36? Like, he's old.
He's 36, I think. He's getting up there.
It's all good though. We'll see how it goes.
So yeah, I see a team that has a much better defense and a much better midfield. And yeah, Chelsea's got the forwards, but this isn't FIFA. It's real life.
Now you don't give Conte no credit?
He's good, but he's like a pest, like a Makalele type. You know what I'm saying? Lasana, who just nips at your heels. He isn't a dude who like take over the game.
Ball progression.
Like a dude that'll stop you from trying to do what you want to do, but he's not doing anything spectacular himself. And he's only one person. Their midfield is fucking nice as shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Get rondoed in the middle of a triangle.
Maybe. I mean, they got Conte, Mason Mount, and little Mason Mount. What's the other dude's name? Well, they got the Italian guy who has a Brazilian last name. I can't remember what his last name is. With the
Mason Mount, I think it's trash. I don't think Mason Mount is good.
You don't like Mason Mount?
I don't understand why he plays over Pulisic all the time.
He plays in the middle. Sometimes he pushes out wide a little bit, but he's like an attacker. He's an attacker.
He's not pacey.
Nah. Well, I mean, yeah, he's not pacey.
What is he really good at?
Shooting.
All right.
Shooting and dribbling and then losing it.
Yeah, congratulations.
He reminds me so much of Ross Barkley. He'll fucking beat like 3 people, lose a ball, and then all the fans are like, yo, yeah, he's the next one up. He's the next one up. I'm just like, he lost it at the end. Like, what the fuck?
Bro.
People look at that shit.
Did you read my Pogba article?
No, I didn't read it yet.
Oh my God.
Why? Did you say something about that?
Yeah, the whole thing. I like showed the highlight tape or whatever. The like 5 minutes of all the shit that he did that came off. And like T was watching, she's like, oh my God. She's like, is this the best player in the world? And then I showed her just like all his touches in one game against Southampton. Lost the ball 18 out of 20 times that he touched it. I was like, this is what it looks like on the highlight reel, and then this is what it looks like when you actually watch the game.
Oh my God. But yeah, anyway, so we got that. What's the next matchup?
Fourth matchup. My phone timed out, of course. Terrific.
Wow.
Fourth matchup. Leipzig, Liverpool.
Ooh, another interesting one. So Liverpool, that's a strange one this year. So like you would have thought, that Liverpool's playing a little bad because Virgil van Dijk is gone. They haven't been playing as good, but somehow they're still second or third in the Premier League. Now Leipzig lost Timo Werner, the top goal scorer on their whole team, and somehow they're still knocking goals in like it's nothing. Like the team is just playing as a team. They look great. The left back Angelino is playing out of this world, and City had his ass. They left him for some fucking reason. I don't get it. Kevin Campbell's playing well. The whole team like firing on all cylinders. Upamecano is playing out of his fucking head. Like they just look.
So
really
talk about he's next. All that Ross Barkley shit. He's
yeah.
Upamecano is next.
Yeah, Upamecano's a beast, man. Honestly.
Really?
So I mean, but the funny thing about it is though, Liverpool, even though they don't look as good because their two center backs are a little shaky. Joe Gomez still keeps getting hurt, and Joel Matip still gets hurt as well. It's kind of weird. They're playing a little better
Back there too.
What do you say?
They're playing Fabinho back there now.
Yeah, he's solid. I like him better. But the team, even though they don't have like the good defenders, the team is still playing really well, like together. And the young guys are starting to come in too. So it's like you don't know what's gonna go down. They were the champs 2 years ago. They won the Premier League by 27 points last year. And they're still playing okay this year. So I still see Liverpool pulling it off. You still got Mane playing really well and Salah. Firmino's not scoring goals, but he's still doing his defensive striker work. I got Liverpool pulling this off, bro. First game, maybe 2-0, maybe 2-1. And then I think they just break it open in the second game. It'll just be a wild one. Yeah. 4-2 or some crazy shit.
Well, it could be. I'd tell you what, it could go that way because Julian Nagelsmann is not afraid to go for it tactically and like play 4 strikers, play with, 5 backs and 3 of them are attacking, play with the goalie in possession up with like playing with the center backs as a third center back with no one in the goal. Like he's the most inventive and innovative coach I've seen in a long time. This might be like tactically the best 2 coaches in Europe coaching against each other.
Yeah.
I think this is going to go down to the freaking wire, man. I think this is going to be like the series that has like the late winner or it goes to the PK shootout or you have like someone's heart is broken in the last couple of this. I think this is the one.
Possibly.
You look across like, all right, Liverpool, Jota is out for 2 months. So he was their second best attacker this season. You know what I think about Salah? You hate him. Very and one of the most selfish players I've ever seen.
Yeah, he is.
It's a good thing that they surrounded Salah with 3 unselfish forwards to let him do that shit. Because Firmino and Jota are all like real accommodating. If he had been trying that shit out here with fucking Suarez or whoever playing center forward, they would have sent his ass back to fucking Roma.
They might have sent his ass back to fucking Egypt.
A swap deal for Abu Trika. So I think like if you look at that matchup with the 3 forwards that they play, and then the 5-man back line of Leipzig, the matchups actually work out pretty well in Leipzig's favor.
Yeah, they do.
Firmino is not going to get bamboozled by Firmino's movement. Mukiele on the right side he's physically at least able to stay with Mane step for step, and then you have Konate as well.
Yeah,
and those are just the center backs.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and then you have Angelino, and then they'll likely push Mukiele out to the right, or they'll bring Sabitzer or what's his face, Limer to play.
Limer. Yeah.
So they have like a 5-person back line that's legit.
Yeah. But at the same time, like,
Scare you the same way they might scare Lazio or a team that plays with 3 in the back or something like that.
Yeah. They're gonna test you, man. They're gonna test your back line out too at the same time. Like, their defense is pretty solid, but they're gonna test your back line out. If you got a shaky back line, if Trent Alexander-Arnold and Robertson just keep bombing forward and they don't get their ass back, they're gonna get scored on. They're gonna concede a bunch of goals. They need to make sure that they're, going up, but you got to get your ass back because Leipzig is coming.
It's a series to watch. This is the draw to watch, in my opinion, during the first leg. I'm really interested to see this. And, I mean, we got Tyler Adams on the team, too. Like, let's not overlook that we have another American on Leipzig who's playing really, really well.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of the best midfielders in all of Germany this year. The secret to him, same as Pulisic, staying on the field.
Yeah. He's healthy. He's been playing healthy. So that's the biggest thing.
All right.
Who you got?
Yeah, go ahead.
Who you got? You got Leipzig or you got Liverpool?
Man, I don't know. It's too close to call.
If you had to bet your own money on it.
If I had to bet my own money on it, I'd bet Leipzig because the odds are better. There's more money on Liverpool, and I think it's about a 50-50 shot. So I'll get more return on my investment on Leipzig.
Damn. Sprechen Sie Deutsch. This guy's crazy. 9-9.
I tell you what, man, I really believe in Julian Nagelsmann. I really do. I think that,
he's a good coach.
He might be the best coach in the world. If he's definitely top 3. So I think coaching matters a lot more in soccer than people give it credit for. And I think he's going to be able to come up with some good plan A, plan B, plan C shit to what Klopp's doing. He's not just going to come in there like Pep, like this is Leipzig and this is what we do and we don't change for anybody and this is our system and you're going to have to adapt to us. Yeah. Nah, he's going to be like, this is plan A, this is plan B. When Alexander-Arnold and Henderson got too much space in the flanks, this is how we're going to counter. The team is already drilled. They shift formations in games so frequently. They'll play with 3 formations in one game, and all the players are drilled in their responsibilities and how those responsibilities shift from formation to formation.
The thing about Leipzig is they've had continuous success throughout the years, but people hate them. And one day we'll go further on why everybody kind of hates what they're doing because it's sort of like a FIFA takeover type of thing. It's very similar to how you play career and the way that they're just cheating their way in. But we'll go on that further one day. But I got Liverpool going through. I can't see Leipzig beat. I got Liverpool. I just can't put the money on the small man yet. I can't do it.
Yeah, all right. I don't blame you. All right, next we got Porto versus Juventus.
All right, so McKinney's playing pretty well. I can't say that I know much about Porto. I haven't seen them play a lot this year. Missed a couple games.
They're talented and athletic.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got athletic back line. They got a lot of young wingers. This dude Diaz, who plays on the left, is a baller. He kind of reminds me of what's that other Portuguese motherfucker who plays for Valencia?
Right back? Or right wing?
The left winger. He's real good. Guedes. He reminds me of Guedes a bit, but he's shorter. Where he's good dribbler, good long shooter, not really a good passer or defensive. But he's the type of dude who can scare you or score a screamer. You know? I think we both know we're going with Juve for this one.
Yeah, it's the simple one. Juve's playing Juve's at the top of their form right now. They're playing really, really well.
They're playing awful. What are you talking about? They're fucking 6th in Serie A. What are you talking about?
I said right now. Yeah, they struggled in the beginning, but right now they're playing well.
Bro,
who they lose to?
They've lost to a ton of fucking people. They're not even in the Champions League spots.
I said right now, not
right now they're not in the Champions League spots.
No, fucker. They were playing bad in the beginning of the season. Now they're picking their form back up. They won their last couple games.
Just because you played Barcelona doesn't mean you're playing well. All right. You, me, and Tobacco Road could beat Barcelona right now.
You're gonna shit on your whole team.
Dude, they've lost their soul. I don't listen. Barcelona will get to them. We'll get to them later. All I'm gonna say is this: Cristiano Ronaldo is playing in this series, and he's very comfortable playing in Portugal, and he's very comfortable playing in Porto Stadium because he used to tear that shit up when he was at Sporting 15 years. So I think really, even if no one else on Juve shows up, I think Ronaldo's just gonna go fucking crazy. I really do.
He's gonna play well. I mean, there's 4 people playing really well for Juve right now: Ronaldo, McKennie, Bonucci, and Szczesny, the goalie or whatever. Or is it Buffon? I think it's Buffon. Yeah. They're playing really well. So if you got one person from each level of the field playing really well, your team's going to have success. And I don't know Porto. Like, I can't sit here and say, like, oh, yeah, Porto's going to do something. I don't know any of those motherfuckers.
Do you remember that Euro game? What was it? I forget which Euros it was. But Cristiano Ronaldo had like 3 goals, and they were playing Spain. He had that one. Over. Spain outplayed Portugal the whole game. They played like the better team, but Portugal had Cristiano Ronaldo, and he just 3 goals out of fucking nothing. And ultimately, I can see that's what happens during this Porto series.
Yeah. Man, I got Juve winning this easy. Juve's winning this.
Me too. All right. The next joint we got is a firecracker. Barcelona versus PSG.
Oh, sorry, man.
Yeah, I think we know what that means.
Yep. Sorry for your loss, man.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, but PSG, I think they're gonna go ahead and take this one, man.
I can't wait to see Mingueza and Araujo try to guard Mbappe. This is gonna be fun.
With that being said, like, PSG isn't playing great, like for now, but you still got the names, so you would think that they're gonna destroy Barcelona, but you have a chance.
I never know how PSG is playing because the French league fucking sucks.
Like, they've been losing games in the French league. That should tell you something. They lost a couple games, I think, and they tied some. So it's like they're just fucking around. They're kicking around.
Well, I'm terrified.
I'm
fucking terrified, man. Jordi Alba is a retard.
He's playing
center back in our roster. Sergino Dest is our only credible defender, and he's much better going forward than he is defending.
Yeah.
With our forwards, we have no natural width.
Nope.
Dembele's hurt again.
Oh man, again?
Dembele's hurt again. Fati's out for this. Yeah, bro. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot of Sergi Roberto. It's gonna be a lot of Busquets. It's gonna be a lot of Griezmann and Coutinho. It's gonna be a lot of Martin Braithwaite.
Oh God,
it's gonna be a rough one, man.
I just saw him play in the last game. He is so bad. He's like one of the worst players I've ever seen. I'm like, how did he sneak his way onto Barcelona? Like, how did he do it?
It's funny you asked, Terry. Because last year at the December or the January transfer period, we elected not to buy anybody, even though our fucking team was falling apart. And then like 4 of our forwards got injured in a week. So we didn't have any forwards on the roster except for Messi or somebody. So there's like an emergency provision in the Spanish law that you can, if you lose too many players to injury, if you have the money, you can just pay a player's release clause in any other team in the league and just take him without them saying anything.
Wow.
So after the window ended in the middle of February, we had all of our dues go down. And so we just paid Real Betis his fucking release clause and just took them off the middle of their team in the middle of the season without their consent.
I have to, honestly, I get the whole rule, but at the same time, I'm still just sitting here like, I have to watch a highlight tape of this guy and I got to understand why he's on the team. He just doesn't mix with any of the players. Like, you passing the ball, his mind.
He tries hard.
there's players that are 10 steps ahead, and then there's players like Braithwaite that are like 6 steps behind. He's 4 plays behind. He's sitting on the bench warming up while he's in the game. And you're just like, yo, you're playing in the game, right? His IQ is just so fucking far below everyone else's. It's like, yo, what are you doing?
He's not even like – the only reason he plays is because he's really fast and he runs. Like, he puts himself in positions to get goals and tap-ins and all this other stuff. Yeah. Like, his first touch is horrible, and he doesn't understand how soccer is played.
Yeah, it's bad.
Like, in the words of my dad, Charles Henson, shout out to you, there's chicken shit and chicken salad, and that wasn't chicken salad.
Oh.
So ultimately, I could go on and on about Barcelona's problems, but I think this is going to be the 4th defeat in 4 years in embarrassing fashion. So Roma, Liverpool, Bayern Munich, PSG. Blow it up.
And blow it out.
All right, blow it up. Bye-bye.
You got PSG's probably going to spank them. What would we say, 8 goals over 2 legs? 7?
It could be. I mean, it really could be. I want to give Barcelona some pride, but I think that they're going to do what they always do, and that's like once the chips get down, they're just going to fucking give up. They just give up.
Let me tell you something right now. It all starts with Messi. His body language when he plays on a fucking – Messi reminds me of like Sebastian Telfair or some shit. He reminds me of like a high school phenom that gets drafted by the Cleveland Cavaliers. His whole life he's used to winning. Then once he starts losing, he's like, who the fuck am I out here on the field with? Who are these motherfuckers? Y'all are all shit. I can't play with you. It reminds me of Kobe when he was about to leave.
Oh, Kobe when he was about to leave, or John Wall.
Yeah, John Wall too.
When he doesn't have the ball, I'm going to sit here with my hands on my knees and fucking do anything.
Dude, Messi, oh my God, he hates losing more than I think anybody loves anything in the world.
Yeah, he hates this shit, and he knows he's surrounded by scrubs. And that's why he was like, get me out of here. And he was like, all right, you guys aren't going to let me go for $200 million? All right, I'm just going to leave for free this summer and walk around all season.
Yeah, he doesn't do anything. I mean,
dude, in the game that we lost against Juve, he had 7 shots on goal.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
No one else on our team took a shot the whole game.
Yeah, it's so crazy. But like 2 of the shots had a chance of really going in. But it's so he doesn't play like himself. He'll get the ball and he's like, "Fuck it, I'm just about to shoot this. Yeah, I might get it, I might not. Who cares?" He's not playing.
There's a much longer conversation we could have on Messi. We could do a whole podcast just on Messi.
Yeah.
But we got 2 left, so let's go ahead and run through them. Sevilla versus Borussia Dortmund is the next joint. This is the leg that no one's going to watch. Nobody knows about. I promise you who's going to win. And it's Borussia Dortmund. They're going to win by a lot because Sevilla does the same thing every 2 years. They go and they win the Europa League, and then they go into the Champions League, and they get knocked out in the first round. And then the next year, they're going to go back and win the Europa League again, and then they go back and get knocked out in the first round again. They've done this for 8 years in a row.
Yeah.
So
you don't think they're going to win this year again? They're not beating Borussia Dortmund?
No, they're going to go back to the Europa League and then win that.
Damn. Dortmund's been playing like shit, though, recently.
And not Gio Reyna, though.
No, not him. He's been playing well. But the last 3 or 4 games, they've been playing pretty bad.
It's like 4-1 this weekend.
Yeah, they got spanked. They got spanked by some team I don't even know.
But Sevilla, another one of these teams that has like all these new players, and they always do this. So I know what their stilo is. I'm not betting on Sevilla. They're going to the Europa League.
I just want to see this kid Gio just keep balling out, bro. This shit is amazing. Like, he's playing so well. It's kind of ridiculous.
Pulisic was at Dortmund.
Yeah, how old is he, man? 17? 18?
Yeah, 17, 18. Bro, he looks like a grown-ass man, too.
He's strong. That's the thing. Like you think he's like a really small kid.
We didn't look that old.
Nah.
Like, he's not 25. Like,
bro looks seasoned. I'll say that. He looks nicely seasoned. That's all I'll say about that.
he's gonna have like a 5 o'clock shadow all the time. At midnight, at 1 o'clock, at 8 o'clock in the morning.
He'll freshly shave himself and just like, hey man, what the hell?
He's gonna have the Pablo Prigioni.
Yeah, my man. Hey, he's good though. He's a physical kid. He can pass his ass off. If those players are gonna leave. Dortmund just can't afford to keep people because they don't make enough money. But
They got a talented young core. They really do. And
they got everybody on the rookie contracts right now.
yeah. No.
But as soon as it's time to get paid,
Yeah.
as soon as it's time to get paid, they're gone.
So score prediction 3-0. Sevilla doesn't score a goal. They get bounced right back out.
Jesus, you're just like they're done.
Sevilla, dude, this is what they do. This is what they do.
This is what I'm gonna predict. Allen is gonna break the Champions League goal scoring record this year. 18 goals. I'm calling it. You're just looking at me like, what the fuck?
All right, so Real Madrid is playing Atalanta in the next one.
18. No, keep going. Madrid is awful. Who are they playing against?
It's awful. Atalanta is playing some of the most attractive football in Europe. Between them, Sassuolo, and Leeds, those might be the 3 best teams to watch. How that translates into winning, I'm not so sure, especially against a Zidane's team who's like their stilo, how they're always been the best is soak up pressure and counterattack. That's exactly what they want you to do is play slick, attractive football all over the field and then blitzkrieg you with fucking Vinicius to Benzema, just like that.
Yep. Well, you know what they're good at though? It's like you get all these passes, your team can just pass on them all day. And it's like they figure out the right time to like pressure the person that gets the ball like in a bad spot and they just fucking hound you.
Mm-hmm.
And they're gone.
Dude, that Casemiro, as much as he sucks at soccer, is really good at soccer. Like
he's good at reading the game defensively.
He's the defensive part of the game, and he really understands it. He just doesn't have a lot of skill.
Yeah. Nah, he's really good at reading the game defensively.
He understands how soccer is played at a high level. I really hate Real Madrid. I hate watching them play. I hate everything about their team. It doesn't matter if they're playing Newell's Young Boys. I'm not going to fucking pick them.
Dude, I'm just so ready for Casemiro to get old and then he starts playing center back.
Oh,
and
yeah. Dude.
He just becomes class.
He had a nice, last 7 years as, Pepe 2.0.
Yep. He just becomes class, bro. And then all of a sudden he starts growing hair just like Pepe.
Oh, I can already see it.
Yep. He just comes out with some cornrows and you're like, what?
Gol Quattro Imitad. They're going to make another movie about his ass.
But yeah, Madrid versus these fuckers. Yeah. I don't know. I definitely won't be watching. I don't like the way Zidane coaches. I don't like the way Madrid plays. The shit's ugly. It's disgusting. It's not good soccer. But at the end of the day, you know what's going to happen. 2-1, 1-0. It's going to be some garbage.
Let me tell you one thing about sunlight, Terry. It's not like darkness, all right? Yeah. Darkness exists everywhere naturally. Sunlight, all it takes is a little hole for it to start beaming through. All they need is one chink in the armor in Real Madrid's back four and a little bit of sunlight to open. And that's what it feels like this game is. Good versus evil, light against darkness, despair against hope. And
Atalanta is going to beat Madrid.
I am praying to the football gods. They're doing stuff the right way. They're playing soccer the right way. Reward these guys. Reward them, football gods.
That's not how it works, man. You know that's not how it works. It's going to be 2 legs. It's not one game. This is 2 games.
Yeah.
They might be able to pull off one game.
Atalanta's going through, man. I believe in them. I'm just going to say that. Madrid hasn't looked like themselves all year. They haven't played a great game all year. Atalanta has the ability, like if Real Madrid don't come to play and they think they're just gonna walk up in there and cruise their way to a victory, they could get down like real quick 3-0 in the first half and then the wheels fall off.
Yeah. You want to bet on it?
Let's do a parlay bet.
A parlay? Nah, fuck you.
I'll bet on that Atalanta beats Madrid and Leipzig beats Liverpool. And if I'm right, you gotta suck my dick.
I'm not giving you any fucking parlays, first of all. That's not happening. Anyways, I got Madrid.
Likely between those two outcomes. Leipzig. Liverpool or Atalanta beats Real Madrid.
Leipzig beating Liverpool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Madrid just plays like shit, but they win. It's just like you don't want to see them win, but they do. And you're like, all right. They just don't play that good soccer anymore, man. They don't. It's disappointing. I'm ready for them to change the guard. They went from fucking Mourinho to fucking Zidane. Ancelotti, I like the way they played a little bit. But I don't know. It is what it is. They're going to win.
Bring back Manuel Pellegrini.
Bring back some Italian fuck that nobody knows.
Bring back Gabriel Heinze and whoever is playing left back that they made their coach. Was it Michel Salgado or somebody?
That guy? No, fuck. What's the dude from Portugal?
Hierro?
Nah, the guy they tried to play over Marcelo and he kept getting hurt. Fabio Contral.
Oh my god.
They wanted him to play over Marcelo and then he kept getting hurt. And they're like, dude, Marcelo's better than him. I don't know what the fuck you're doing, but bye-bye. That's it.
Oh my guy. Well, so there you have it. Now you all know exactly how the Champions League is going to play out. Probably don't even need to watch the games anymore. Us. So we'll check back into you guys. We'll have some clips from our last join up on Instagram. We got a new article coming Wednesday, and on the player spotlight, and then by the time this is up, Barcelona will be up too, their article. So check us out on YouTube at the habitual-line steppers on internet at www.thehLSpod, on Instagram at HLSpod, and
Facebook. That's it, right?
That's it, man.
Like always, thank you for stepping across the line with us. Peace.
Thank you for listening to our podcast this evening. Thank you. You're far too kind.